Hey YouTubers, it's MD. So you guys ready to go back to school? No. Yeah, I get that a lot. Honestly, I honestly don't even want to go back to school. I mean, good thing I'm in college now, so. Most of you guys are going back to school and I'm not excited for you, but if you are excited and you want to put your hopes up and be an honor student, do stuff, you guys have to deal with your personal confidence and self-esteem, because that's what you're gonna need for everything that you need to do. So if we're gonna think about confidence, there's a lot to talk about, but I'm gonna give you guys some tips to think about, and you could like think about it right now and do it. So, you know, you get to practice confidence, These are the steps that I got to put up my confidence with, and I am a very shy person before. Okay, so the first tip I want to tell you guys is judgment. And a lot of us, and I think most of us who wants to have high self-esteem, is being brought down by judgment. Okay, so the thing is, if that person judges you and he's gonna be like, "Hey loser, you suck, you're so fat, and I don't like you." And you're gonna be like, that's not cool. And nobody wants to be judged, as I don't want to be judged. So that's the scenario, if you guys saw that. If you guys are having that kind of problem and, you know, judgment, the first tip I wanted to tell you is don't care about the judgment of others, because they're also not safe of being judged, and everyone has mistakes. I don't know the words, but yeah, that Hannah Montana is so right about it. Everybody makes mistakes and nobody's perfect. What? At the end of the line, if that person who throws you that judgment, that's just for a second of his joy. The minute or the second that he ends up with that judgmental word, that's it. That's it for him. He judged and that's happy for him. You know, that brings joy to him, and that's it. But if you're gonna take that in yourself, that's gonna hurt you for a really, really long time, and that's not gonna be cool. Second tip is there are exercises that you could have to bring up your confidence. So I'm gonna tell you these tips. So the first tip is you can change the way you feel from the way you think. Basically, if you think that you're gonna be not sociable, if you're gonna think that you're gonna be an introvert the whole year and I'm just gonna be there sitting, writing my lesson, and that's it, I'm gonna do it. That's not gonna happen. Being invisible is not possible, and you will always have to stand up at one point of your time in school, and everyone is gonna be noticing you, and you cannot be invisible, because in school, that is where you get most of your experience socializing with others. You can always think to yourself that you're this kind of person is who I want to be, and they can judge me for who I want, but it's all in your head. It's all in your head, I tell you guys. The third exercise I wanted to tell you is sit up straight. You can never ever slouch, like, yeah, you can never do that, because if you look confident and you know that you're doing this, people are going to look at you and say that this person is a confident person. I'm not gonna mess with him, because, you know, maybe that person is not very confident as you are. But see, if you sit straight, and a lot of scientists have said that if you sit straight or if you have good posture, then you would really, really look like a confident person. Okay, so the first thing that you could do in exercising your confidence is you could join. This is very optional. I mean, there are schools who doesn't have this, but there are a lot of schools who have this. Yeah, you could join your drama club, because in the drama club, no one's gonna judge you. No one's going to tell that this person sucks at doing this, because you guys are doing the same thing. So that's how I got it. I joined the drama club, and I got to the theater, and I'm now doing this. I'm making videos. I'm just kidding. I like doing this. You can use this in real life, not only in acting or in theater, but if you know how to act and you're confident about it, you can always hide what you want to other people, and then when you're hiding it, in that process, you can always change yourself into being that kind of person. So that goes back to the first one that I said, that it's all in your brain. It's all in your mind. So if you guys wanted to know more about the exercises, because there are a lot of exercises, those are just the ones I liked and the ones I want to share to you guys for those of you who are watching this. You can always ask Mr. Google, because he will be always there for you. He's awesome. I love you, Mr. Google. The third point that I want to tell you is socialize. And by socialize, you have to be yourself. Now, I know everyone tells this, and I know a lot of people who thinks that you have low self-esteem. They will always tell you to be yourself, and that's actually true, because I'm not just going to go on the part where you have to be yourself, but I'm going to go deeper. If you don't know who you are, then how are people gonna know who you are? And they're just gonna judge you for not being yourself, and they are themselves, so it's gonna be hard for you. So I'm going to the extreme, you guys. Write down those kind of stuff, or if you don't want writing, because I don't like writing, and that's terrible. Ask, because when you are yourself and you're confident about your points, you have to know it. You have to know who you are before going out there, because you can always think about yourself, who you are, what I'm good with. Okay, so those are the points in this point, you know, and being yourself, who you are, and what you're good at. Okay, so the fourth point that I wanted to tell you is, you guys should find the way you are most comfortable socializing with. So you could be like funny, if you're confident in that way, if you feel comfortable in that way, if you're funny, if you're artistic, you could bring the art into this kind of stuff and be creative about how you could communicate with others and be known at school because you're artistic and creative. And a lot of people are gonna need you, because this person is artistic and I'm gonna need him to build up that one, to put up that poster, and you know, stuff like that. And one awesome thing is, you can bring up your grades. So that's actually the thing in school. You have to bring up your grades, you have to lift it up, and yeah, you have to lift it up. And I'm serious, you can, if you're comfortable with doing that, which I know honestly most of you guys are not. The fifth point is, you should avoid the drama in your whole life, because having the drama is just deteriorating. If you guys want that kind of stuff, go ahead, but I'm telling you, most of the girls are, you know, just very like that. They're girls, and I'm not being sexist or anything. Yeah, so some girls could be like, hey guys, so did you know, like, this person in our class is like so weird, and he could be like, oh my gosh, I don't like him, weirdo. I know, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, there are a lot of girls like that, or if there are guys as well who are like that. Yeah, avoiding the drama helps you boost up your confidence. It gets you very formal without all the drama stuff. The sixth point in having confidence is, have fun and be comfortable. And that's actually the key. Have fun and be comfortable, because if you're not having fun, what's it for you? What's the confidence with you? Have fun with confidence. So if you're having fun and you're comfortable with, you know, having yourself with others, or others having you, that's gonna be awesome. You could be yourself, and that's gonna juggle with everything that I mentioned previously. So those are just the tips that I wanted to tell you, because a lot of people are having low expectations of themselves because they don't have confidence. And I'm telling you guys, be friendly, be the friendly one. So yeah, you guys should at least try to be good and try to be perfect, because that's the whole point of life. Try to be excellent, you know. So those are just some tips and points that I wanted to tell you. Good luck with school. I'm gonna see you guys on my next video. Subscribe and comment on what you guys wanted to know from me. I hope you guys subscribe, please, and like this video, because I really need likes, please. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Bro fist. I don't know that thing. You could like do that, because I'm your friend, guys. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Goodbye!